Move my my body back and forth. Move 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 my body. my body back and forth. Move 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 my body back and forth.
Good ECN Classic, and this isn't from too long ago actually, kicking on the EDX night, so hopefully some good news soon, but for now, enjoy this ECN Classic match. This European cricket event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software, Rado, and Victorinox. Good morning to you wherever you're watching from around the world. Welcome to what we hope would be a huge day in European cricket. It is day one of the ECS Malta here in 2025. But unfortunately, as you might have gathered already, we won't be starting on time because of some quite heavy overnight rain that has come onto the island, and it certainly has put a lot of water on this field, even though the ground staff have done all they can to try and keep it as fit for play as possible, but there's just no chance to play it at the moment. And there's still some light rain that is floating around the area that's making it impossible to get started. We are meant to be starting with American University of Malta versus Southern Crusaders, but that unfortunately has been called off officially. Matches 1 and 2, in fact, have been called off. No word yet on the afternoon session. If everything goes perfectly, then maybe the ground can be okay in time for the afternoon session, but we will keep you posted. So it's a bit of an unfortunate thing, but of course we are going to give you a little bit of cricket while we wait for any progress here at the ground. And we're going to go back to an ECN Classic, and this isn't from too long ago actually, with the ECS final last year, a little bit of a classic in November 2024. Masita Warriors playing their first final, taking on the ECS Knights, who are chasing that elusive ECS title. It's a really good one. Hope you enjoy this classic. Hopefully some good news soon, but for now, enjoy this ECN Classic match.
Finals time, 103 group stage games, followed up by 2 finals so far, 2 semi-finals, and in the end, with 14 teams starting this competition, we are left with 2. This was semi-final number 1. We're doing a recap. It's been a long trip. 143 for 7 versus the Royal Strikers, 116. That was only a few hours ago, so if you've just tuned in, we're just giving you a bit of a recap on what's gone on. And now we'll go to the fantasy, as I think the computers can't handle so many matches. But anyway, these are the 2 lineups. 13 and 1 takes on 15 and 2. It is a battle of 2 very good teams, 2 very well-rounded teams. You can tell by the fantasy points there, a lot of people have had a say in the tournament. Good luck to the 22 men who are entering the field. Masita Warriors take on ECS Knights. This should be a good one. Let's hope that the final is a bit closer than the 2 semi-finals we just had. And I'm really looking forward to seeing the opening pair once again of Rocky Dinesh and his teammate Divyesh Kumar. The supercomputer does say that the Masita Warriors go into this final as slight favourites, but this really does feel like a genuine 50-50. Hard to imagine it being any other way. Both these teams have won a lot of games of cricket. They've done a lot right. And they'll both go into this game extremely confident. So, the scores have been high scoring for the teams batting first today. I wonder if that will be the case, or will the finals nerves get to one of these teams? The sun is out. We had some wild weather. Credit to all the Blue crew who's been here for a month. 2 different crews coming in and out. Our project managers, Sam and Meta, thank you very much. And everyone who has made this tournament happen. It's the final game. Here we go, ball number 1. It's a wild swing from Rocky Dinesh, and it's a massive appeal, but I don't think I heard anything. To be honest, the bowler, Sukumaran, sort of went up really late. Have a look at this. The keeper goes up. The bowler has no interest. And then, oh, hold on. I didn't hear anything. So I think that's the right decision from the umpire. Bit of a loose shot from Rocky Dinesh. That was well wide of the off stump. 10 out of 10 for the appeal. We're back. Oh, play and miss on the second ball. So, good start from ECS Knights. It's a small sample size, but in the previous game, these 2 batters actually piled on 177. Pretty impressive. Shot. There we go. Rocky Dinesh, 2 plays and misses, and then responds with a flat bat 6. He loves a 55-metre hit, does Rocky. And that was a little bit closer to him. He played his favourite sort of pick-up shot on the leg side, low bat lift. And he never hits big bombs, just times these 55-metre sixes. That will give him some confidence. I think both these teams really fancy themselves. Edix Knights, if you've only just joined us for this event, they have been in 4 finals and are 0-4. We're talking about grand finals. Oh, what a shot. The 55-metre six is out again. This guy is so good at a 55-metre hit. He doesn't hit big bombs. He just hits consistent small ones. But what a wrist. What a flick. Boom. Thanks for coming. Clever batting. They've got 7 fielders on the offside. Now they're going to have to change the field to put mid-wicket back, and they do. And Rocky is rocking. Yeah, so as I was saying, Edix Knights, how much mental scarring is there? They've been the bridesmaids 4 times, never the bride. Slow ball. And it's pushed into the offside. Yes, no, maybe. Oh, direct hit's gone. And now they might get another run. No, they'll settle for 1. I think the keeper got in a little bit of no man's land. Senthil Raj. Let's have a close look. Not sure the 1 was on. There was hesitation. Oh, direct hit's out by a long way, and the keeper got in front of the stumps. You can feel, with that massive appeal off the very first ball, the finals pressure is already alive. Co-commentator trying to strangle me there. Oh, lofted into the leg side. Does have enough just to clear the inner ring. Rocky Dinesh will turn quickly. And they'll get back for 2. So the score at the end of 1 is 15 for none. Lovely little chip there as the Warriors electing to bat first. They'll be happy with their start. And as long as my co-commentator is paying full attention, I will bring him back in 3, 2, 1. Vinny Sandhu, welcome back.
And I'm amped up. What an exciting first over as well. You're right. He's got the right club selection. There is a golf course next door. Rocky Dinesh having some sort of tournament. A late bolter, maybe? I say late bolter, but he's just weight of consistency, weight of runs. Led the side really well. You can see that the Knights got here. They got past the Strikers in the first semi. We saw the Warriors knocking out the Crusaders in the second semi, and here we go. And I like that they're batting first. Seems to have gone out of fashion, but let's not forget these two put on 177 last time around. Just Matthew, he was a star for the Knights in the last game. Starts well here.
Vinny, how much mental scarring would there be for the Edix Knights, you think?
Well, you did say 0-4, which I suppose in a way is true. One of them was a washout.
Still
counts. It was a no result. But this is their 5th final in the European Cricket Series. They've never been to Khartoum for the ECL either, don't forget. Oh, straight over the stumps, fumbled by the keeper. They should get a bye. They do it fairly easily. Senthil Raj back behind the stumps, by the way, for the Knights, for the decider.
Well, have you ever been a bridesmaids?
I haven't been a bridesmaid before.
Okay, because when you go once, it's novelty, you enjoy. You go twice, you're liking it. But the 3rd time, you start to think, I want to be the bride. And then by the 4th, you're like, this isn't okay.
Well, you get to see all the fun that the bride's having. And no doubt, you want to be in the main event. That's a good little outbender from Jace Matthew.
Yeah, he got that one to swing. He's bowled very well today, extremely well. He's getting the ball to swing, and he's bowling a difficult sort of length for the batsman. Game on, Finn. You can feel it. Game on.
Warriors came in favourites. I actually thought the Knights might be slight favourites. I suppose given the performance in this tournament, makes sense the Warriors are favourites. That's the one that just comes in, and it is slammed. Well, that ain't 55. That's plenty more than that. That's over the fence. It's in the archery range. Maximo! 6 runs.
What a shot from Kumar. Angled into the stumps. High bat lift, and he picked it up beautifully. He would have known as soon as it hit that bat, it was going to fly. There it goes into the archery sort of course. Good start.
This has been a pretty good result in the end. Warriors, even though every ball in the middle of the bat. These two still there. This is wide. It's going a little bit too far. Good out movement though from Jace Matthew. Clash of the Titans. But also, you mentioned it earlier, probably the 2 teams with the most depth in all departments and 2 of the best fielding teams here in the final.
The MMA Titans are knocked out.
Yeah.
Who said Clash of the Titans?
Okay.
I'm on.
You are on.
Oh, that's close, you know. Did he get outside the line?
Maybe, but even if it hits him in line, there's a chance that with the movement he's getting, it might have missed off. You know, because he's getting the ball to go late and he's a long way down. You see, so far down.
It's a good decision.
Yeah, I don't think.
Very good decision.
Umpires have been brilliant. I have to say that. I know that it's.
Oh, that is a good decision under the pump.
People are always ready to get into the umpires if they make the slightest error, but the umpires have been top draw here in Malta. Nice ball, the over. Another outswing, a good one. So Matthew does get whacked once, but he wins the rest of the over and wins the over, I think, overall. 7 coming off that one. And 2 overs in. It's been a brilliant start.
Yeah, he's just got the ball to go late quite often, getting it to swing, and clever bowling from that man.
Yes. A bit strange, not 3-game day. We're not used to it. But 22 days, I should say, until the ECCW. 10 teams will be put through their paces at the Khartoum Oval. A slightly earlier start as well. You know, we get some dewy starts here, but actually at that time of the year, Khartoum Oval, we actually had to delay one of the starts due to frost on the ground. Hopefully it's in good shape. We know it's been a terrible situation with the weather there recently. Here's the old VVS Laxman special. First up from Rocky gets a single.
Tell you what, Rocky's got one of the best bottom wrists in world cricket. He loves that whip shot.
Yeah, well, he knows his game really well. I think that's something that's developed for him over the last couple of years.
Vinny, pleasant news for you. 21 in Barcelona tomorrow. What a brilliant little bit of weather to start that ECS.
You love that. Floating slip in. Oh, maybe high-ish. Yeah, umpire again, right on top of it. Looked pretty close from the front. And, Kumar will have to settle for the leg by. Sukumaran into the attack.
Another confident appeal. From straight on, it looked pretty straight, but it does look high-ish. I think it's good umpiring again, you know.
It's not the tallest. Yeah, I mean,
tough.
You can't be positive that's hitting the stumps. Oh, in the air, dropped.
Oh.
I ended up copping it in the wrists, I think.
That's huge. That's their #1 batsman dropped. We're seeing a great contest between bat and ball right now, Vinny, but the fielding's important. I said the fielding's been good from these two sides, but Rocky Dinesh, he should be back in the sheds. What's up, Vinny? Hello?
All your bridesmaid chat, we're calling for Kroom to deliver an AI picture of you as the bride.
I've always been the bride, Vin. Win trophies.
All right, hi. This is a second opportunity. Same fielder, and it's gone. This time is Divya Kumar, who's going to have to go. Alwyn John is a ball magnet. This one, he had plenty of time to think about the ramifications. So Kumaran with the breakthrough, and the Warriors finally lose a wicket after 12 and a half overs of batting today. It is 26 for 1.
Vinny, how good is the celebration? Look at him get the scream in the face. He takes the catch, and then his teammate comes right in front of him just to test his eardrums and gives it to him.
The old Knight's massage. Divyas has to go. Had a good finals day. And so he has to go for 8 in the final. It's 26 for 1. Hey, you said at the start of the day, no chance we're getting to 20,000 runs.
Not a chance.
Direct quote. This is us after 2 games. We only need 96 more in this game. And look, we've gone over 1,000 wickets in the tournament.
That tells you we've been here a long time. How have we been here for 1,000 wickets? Yeah. Sail me into the deep blue, Vinny.
Giant even bats 3. Haven't seen him today because they haven't lost a wicket today.
I'm loving
until now.
This contest right now. The bat versus ball contest is big. You've got a lot of balls thudding into pads. You've got some good shots. You've got a ridiculous appealing, which I like as well. This game is hot. I can't believe we've been here for 1,000 wickets. 27 days, 2 blue crews. It's a bit much, Vinny.
Five commentators. Big thanks to Charlie and to Phil G and to Rico, of course, who've also been a big part of this series with the commentary. Sukumaran, last ball of his spell. Or not. I think it didn't hit anything.
Could get a couple here.
It's actually pretty good running. Oh, trouble!
Oh, Rocky. What has Rocky done? Has he cooked himself, Vinny?
Maybe. Well, they don't seem too worried about it.
I think Rocky's in trouble.
Is it taken cleanly? The ball was spilled out.
No, he threw the ball. The
All
keeper
right.
threw the
All
ball.
right, let's have a look.
He wasn't near the stumps.
He tries to put up the stop sign here, JD, and then Rocky says, oh, he's made it.
Brilliant running.
Credit to him.
Tell you what, Jayadevan almost misread the room there.
Jayadevan is like the junior partner trying to overrule the skipper because he saw, hey, this is a dodgy two. Do you want to take it on? But Rocky had done the sums. He said, no, I think I'm going to make it. And he was right.
I'll tell you what, Rocky, great running because he keeps straight. That's 3 wides. Handy runs.
Rocky's back suddenly looking pretty good. And Rocky is going to go to the races. Maximo to finish the power play, and the Warriors 36 for 1 after 3.
It's pretty standard. You can't bowl straight to Rocky. He loves that pick-up shot. That was probably 57 metres. That's probably as big as it gets for him.
Actually, that boundary's slightly, if you actually measure the boundary, it's slightly less than 50 there because it's measured from the middle of the pitch, so it probably was 55. 15, 8 and 13. Pretty even power play all up, 36 for 1.
So how many wickets did you say?
1,002 now. 1,002 wickets.
That is just crazy. 1,000 wickets in a cricket tournament.
Do you want to know how many wickets there were in the ECC?
Not really, but go on.
I'll
You can tell me.
Anyway, give me a second. Yeah. Warriors 55%, but this is a pretty even game right now.
Gotta love a final, Vinny. Probably the best weather we've had all trip as well for the final.
Shout out to all those that endured less than perfect conditions during this tournament.
There was definitely some testing days.
All's well that ends well. Yeah, there's a good crowd as well. Look, I tell you what, shout out to that man there, Ivor, in the middle. Ivor has been developing one of the great tans. He has just been sitting in that chair. We saw him under attack earlier today. I know he's a big friend of the ECN and big friend of the chat. And he's enjoying this final as much as anyone. Here we go with Matthew bowling out in the 4th. Okay, there were, in the whole thing, there were 1,139 wickets during the ECC. But that was 5 games a day for 4 weeks. This is 4 games a day for 4 weeks.
Just ridiculous.
There were almost 3,000 Maximos in the ECC, 2,963.
Yep. We love our cricket and we like it in droves.
Over 31,000. It shows you 31,000 runs as well. In the air, fielder hovering, Strambikal does well to make the adjustment. Just a single.
That's the line you got to bowl to Rocky. He's good over the offside as well, but he doesn't hit it as flush.
And he's got a good cut, but he's going to have to get it just right.
Yeah, that's full and wide. Go full and wide to him. If he gets you over cover for 6, you just eat it. Just don't get straight to him. Someone else is going to have to join the party, though, Vin.
Jadeven wants to be that man. Genuine edge, but genuine fine third in place.
Good field placement. Good field placement. I like it.
Great contest.
Yeah, this is a proper final so far.
And Warriors, they are playing their first ever final in an ECS.
So it's the first time as them as the brides?
Yeah.
Maids.
First time they've been to the wedding. They did finish 3rd, though, before. Just missing or getting a bit of the line. Umpire says it's okay.
Oh, well, small margins. Close one.
Remember, if any of this ball touches the line, it's okay.
That's a tough one.
Very tough. I will say if the umpire's not sure, probably they err on the side of wide. Yeah, I think it probably was a bit of a lucky call for Jace Matthews. Got 2 balls to bowl. This one is straighter, and it's Adios Pelota. That is flush.
Oh.
Well, there's one lone car over there, and the Grizzlies pretty much found it.
You couldn't park any worse. It's under the netting as well. I mean, that
That's
worries me.
Inexperienced parking
You don't.
from that car owner.
They think they've parked in the shade. They've seen the shade and said, I'm going to park my car nicely in the shade. But unfortunately, that is the hot zone for Grizzly balls.
It's lucky it takes a hop and
Oh,
it
that's
actually
lucky.
plugs and it just nestles under the bonnet.
Oh, that car's going down this game.
Good shot by Rocky. And that's what you were calling for. He's able to slice it away, and he's going to get 4.
Oh, it's a kneecapper.
Oh, it's a Warwick kneecapper for Tulucedarin, who had the gloves earlier. Right now, he needs a knee brace. It's the end of 4 overs, 49 for 1. Time to get the little doctor's hammer out.
Is he hamming this up because it went for 4?
It's probably a good tactic.
It's always, yeah, he's fine. It just, yeah. When you get in there, when you misfield for 4, you always pretend the blow to the knee is worse than it is.
Oof.
He's fine.
Thing is, he's trying to recover on a broken knee as well, as the ball's just teasing him across the line. 49 for 1. Well, Johnny Heesom saying that, Ivor's come here at significant cost, and he's doing that because he loves watching
Does
ECM
he come
cricket.
to Cardamom? Why does he just come here?
That's a good question. I think he just really likes Malta. Well, maybe Johnny Heesom can answer that question. How cool. Something's coming on the... Oh, trouble.
That's a no. It's been called. Going to get away with just the single, but it's a free hit for Rocky.
And Rocky's the main man at the moment. He's going to get to face the free hit. I'm excited because the AI has come in, and I can't wait to see what this looks like. Are you ready? There's definitely no ball. Free hit coming up.
That's where this is not okay, Vinny.
Oh, no.
Oh, I'm sexy. I'm good looking.
Free hit.
Oh.
This is probably just okay. Won't be caught.
They'll get 2 here.
Oh, I like the old... It's almost a one-man Mexican wave there from James Matthews.
Yes.
But it'll get back for 2. It's not the tallest.
2 to the total. Well, Vinny, I look good. Let's be honest.
Always the bridesmaid. Can we now have Corey as the bride, but with 3 angry-looking bridesmaids that are also Corey? And, maybe I could be the groom in that.
No, thank you. That's a bit weird. Now you're getting too weird.
Actually, if you look at that photo.
Vinny, we're in a final. Come on.
Hey, listen.
Grow up.
I can't unsee what I've seen. Good game, though. 50's up. Rolling cutter. And goodbye. That's roof. It is roof.
It is roof.
That is huge. Well, it's almost knocked out the satellite dish. Maximo, you said full and wide, and Rocky said this one's going roofwards.
And he
6
hit,
runs.
that's big for Rocky. Yeah, that is big over cover. Tell you what, Rocky Dinesh is having a finals day and a half. I'm pretty sure he made 80 odd in the game before finals day as well. He is in serious touch. Oh, yeah. I like Rocky.
Late bolter for player of the tournament.
I don't think
it counts.
apparently, Porner is leading wicket taker and leading run scorer. It's hard. You can't.
How many runs he scored in the final?
Yeah, that's not what MVP is.
All right, in the air. This one's trouble. It's dropped. Oh, well, guess who? It's Alwyn John again. 3rd catch he's been offered. One's been taken, but he's dropped Rocky Dinesh.
You got to look at the other players' reactions, Vinny. Rocky Dinesh has been dropped twice. Edicts Knights haven't won in 4 finals. Is the curse real, Vinny? That's what you have to ask yourself. This should have been caught.
Oh, boy.
Oh, it's hit both hands. He's gutted.
Doesn't get a second bite at the cherry either. Back to live action. Took 2.
Oh, he's in the game again.
This is where I wish the crowd was on the other side and you get the old Bronx cheer. It's one of my favourite things about cricket growing up. Field the next one after drop catch, everyone's woo.
How do you think he's feeling, Alwyn John? You dropped their best player twice. Are you hiding away from the next one?
Nowhere to hide.
You know, have you ever dropped one? You're in the field, then you're like, I don't want the ball to come to me.
Oh, yeah.
Please.
100%. 100%. You just need to give it a bit of a breather. Mental toughness, that's what you need to get over it. Giant Devon, last ball, the 5th, pulls it. This is kind of into the gap, but it doesn't go too quickly. And they will take a single. End of 5 overs. Very interesting game here in the final. 63 for 1 after 5.
Yep, 63 on the board, and Rocky Dinesh is still there on 43. He's the key. I still think this is 50-50 at the moment. We know Edicts Knights will feel comfortable chasing 120, 130. This is what's coming up, Vin, and yeah, you're excited for the closing of the year?
Couldn't be more excited.
Really?
I just think...
Couldn't be more excited.
Could not
You're that
be more
excited. Really?
And, it's always nice. It's you're getting a bit of a rhythm, a yearly rhythm, like some sort of wild animal now.
Before you know it, you'll be 70.
The traditional Malta-Barcelona end of the season. And now that we've got the ECW as well, it's even better. So, yeah, Barcelona this time, we've had some good times there. I remember we watched the World Cup there when the Socceroos were playing a couple of years ago.
Oh, I gave it to the French
You
when we
really
were 1-0 up, and then I knew we were going down.
The French known for being pretty friendly to outsiders. So you wound them up in that Barcelona pub. End up losing 4-1, I think. All right, in the air and gone. Giant Evans, the man that has to go. It was Jace Matthew who knocked it up, took it on the second effort. It's Nias Mohammed who's been amongst the wickets, so he's gone a bit off the boil recently. His first ball is a wicket in the final, though, and it's 63 for 2.
You know what? Maybe a good thing for Masita Warriors. Jayad Even was never really ticking.
Soman for me. You got to go Soman here. Let's see who's coming out. They've listed Varghese next. They are going Soman.
Yeah, that was a tough time for Alwyn John to come into the huddle. The boys explained to him how to
I would have stayed out there. Actually, there's a few bushes out there. I would have just slid into the bushes.
Well, game on. 63 for 2, 12 and over.
Paul Kempen, nice comment here. Rocky's the cat, 9 lives.
Soman has come out, Vin.
Yeah.
Game on. This is an even final.
He's the man for this situation. Nias. Goes the old inducker first up, played around the corner, pretty nicely timed. That's running away, and that's 4 runs. Perfect start for Arjun Soman.
Good batting. Just goes to show you don't have to hit your first ball for 6. He got a ball to work with. He just clipped it around the corner.
You got 2 types of delivery, fast and slow, from Nias. They're both balls that generally will come into you because they're off spinners or little in swingers. But yeah, sometimes batters have had trouble reading him. There's the offie. Goes after it. There's the overswing.
Oh.
It's a wild attempt at a catch.
I'll rate it.
From Sukumaran.
I'll rate it. It's a final.
Yeah.
Not many players go for that, and he flung his body through the air Matrix style and almost pulled it off.
They'll get 2, but yeah, it's certainly worth it to get the big wicket, even if you think you get any chance of catching it. That's the pace-off ball hanging outside.
It's a top
you
effort.
love it. Never going to get there.
This has final written all over it.
Leave it all out in the field. Again, lack of pace working. Soman will only get a single. So just going back to the final AI chat, people are calling for Rico to be the reverend. I do want to see this now. All right. Rocky gets the faster one and he launches it. Leg side. Maximo! Into the archery range. 49. Rocky is doing it again.
Look, I don't think he can get MVP because of the way thing, but talking about players coming good for their team at the back end of a tournament, he has become unbelievable at these shots.
With a broken back as well. So he's sprinting. I don't know if he's what they've got him on, but it's working.
It is, isn't it?
49 for Rocky. It's just, you know, when you talk about in the zone, he's in the zone. Has had a bit of luck, though, as we know, in this innings as well. Misses out in that slower one. Rare miss. Nias Mohammed, not the worst over, goes for 13. Does pick up a wicket. It's 76 for 2 after 6.
A lot of even overs being shared. A lot of 12 and 13 run overs. Just showing you that this game is close. They haven't been able to break away with that sort of big 20 run over. So far, Vinny, these are the overs. Listen to this. 15-8, that's a win. But then 13-13, 14-13. So getting a lot of overs that are 50-50 overs, I think.
Yeah, true.
It's a good final.
I know the run rate's been 11, but you feel like it's a bit higher
It's
on
higher.
finals
It
day.
feels higher today.
Feels like, 12 or 13, maybe?
Yeah, I think 125
Yeah.
and game's on. Game's even.
All right, here we go. Whew. They're going to stick with the slow attack. Manu coming on. Geez, he was good earlier as well. Oh, attacking. Almost creating something out of nothing.
Ricky Ponting out at deep mid-wicket. That's unbelievable.
Absolute boredom. Could it have been out?
Oh, yeah. He attacked it and threw it so quick. That would have been unbelievable. 50.
Right. Yeah, Rocky can read the scoreboard. He takes the single.
Oh.
Well, he might get more. Soman turned his back on the play. Maybe there wasn't an overthrow anyway. But, hey, 22 ball 50 for Rocky Dianish. What a leader he has been for the Warriors, playing their first ever ECN final. He brings up his half century off 22 balls.
Yeah, and he'll want to go bigger. He'll want 75 or 80 plus here, you'd imagine. There's time to do it as well. This man has been a mountain in the last couple of days. My word. I still feel like Edicts Knights haven't let this slip at all. Like, a good over here, and they'll keep him right down.
All right, top edge. Can anyone find it? Guess who? It's Alwyn. He dropped it. Oh, actually the wind picked up while that ball was in the air and it blew back over his head. Alwyn, the ball magnet, is going to put it down. Soman gets dropped on 8.
They moved Alwyn John 2 balls ago from deep square to 45, and it went to 45, and he couldn't get in the right
Almost
position.
hit him in the head on the way up, which would have been the ultimate.
That's 3 for Alwyn John. He's a good guy, but
He has caught one, though.
oh yeah, he's had 4 attempts.
In the air, chance. Strambiko doesn't drop him. So Soman gets dropped the ball before, but only costs them 2. So Alwyn, he'll be jogging in, giving Strambiko a pat on the back. Manu with the wickets is 80 for 3.
Keep an eye on Alwyn John running into the circle here, Vinny, because there might be a few choice words. Nice catch there. Soman never really got going, and this game is heating up. Very even contest.
Yeah, well, it's been a thriller minute so far. Strambiko, he's a very good fielder. But yeah, pressure's a funny thing. Soman doesn't really click. He's out for 10.
Yeah, didn't click, but didn't waste too many balls.
True, 10 off 6, 80 for 3. This is Sajith Sukumaran, who is going to bowl.
Ow.
And he gets smashed. And well,
Go, Rocky.
Rocky needs to move. He's watching the ball. Ay-ya.
I'll tell you what, no other batsman's really got going. Rocky needs a bit of support here.
Well, the day might come where the bowlers wear pads. So Rocky made sure that end was safe, kept his eye on it. Gets one more chance at Manu. And he launches it. Has he got the distance?
Of
He has.
course he does.
Maximo. Well, centimetre perfect from Rocky Dinish as Manu goes for 11 in the over and the Warriors 87 for 3 after 7.
It's another genuine 50-50 over. The last out of the whole 7 overs bowled, 6 have ended up between 10 and 15. This is a great contest.
Carr was into the action as well. It's on a pretty dangerous line.
Rocky is so good at just getting it over.
This is a thrilling final, and it's just, we're due a close game, aren't we?
Yeah.
And every chance it might be this one.
Oh.
Coming up tomorrow, Badalona Shaheen. Well, they better get a good night's sleep. They've got 4 matches tomorrow, 3 matches for Men in Blue and 3 for Barcelona International. It all starts tomorrow in Barcelona with Rico Full taking you through it, starting 15 minutes later than we've been starting here. Oh, he likes it.
Oh, he does like it. Has he got the ball?
I think he did have the ball. Let's have a check.
Oh, he's walking. It could be out. You know, he's already walking off.
Yeah, I think his heel was in the air. Check it out.
He's left his crease. It's always a bad sign.
See, I think, and there's no encroachment. He is
Gone.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. The ball slips out, but where is the ball in his gloves at the moment he hits the stumps? Is he holding the ball? Okay, watch the ball. We have to go really slow here. Does the ball come out first? I think that's
out.
good enough for me.
That's out.
And then the ball slips out. It's actually the impact. He was holding it loosely, and when he hits the stumps, the ball falls out. So that will be out. And it's the end of Sajith Sukumaran for just a single. Again, doesn't waste too many balls. It's 87 for 4.
The problem is, though, Vinny, no one else in this Masita Warriors team is scoring at a good enough rate.
Jithan Johnny can hit a ball across the road.
Well, I'm going to need to see it for the Warriors' sake.
But he gets captain sensible first up because he's going to get his captain back on strike.
If they can get
Good
Rocky
battle.
here, this is
123,
edging to the Knights.
123 expected. Oh, that one jumps on him. Well bowled. I think going slow makes more sense because Rocky likes pace to work with.
Yep.
You just want to tempt him. That was very well bowled.
Quite a bit of bounce on that one. Good over this. One good over it. It's nice. Really pulls it towards them.
Yeah, again, having to make the pace. He's not as comfortable to Nias. Just a single.
Oh, it's a crazy throw in.
I can also see if you catch him napping, maybe you got backup fielders. Rocky, I think his best Arjuna Ranatunga, mid-90s.
Bit of foxing there, you'd have to think as well.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh!
Yeah, told you. Johnny, that is car.
Oh!
Oh,
That is car
there's
bound.
so many cars there.
Well, I'm looking at the reaction of deep mid on and deep mid wicket, and they think that's hit a car.
Well, what have we got? the camera doesn't go that far. Hopefully it's on the reverse camera. Remember Johnny put one over the Cards the other day? That thing's gone over them. That is a monster hit. Biggest 6 of the day. Just to Johnny, well, we won't see it probably just as well.
There was a young girl running back there as well. Hope everyone's
What
safe.
have we got? Oh, maybe.
Gee, that's big.
You said you wanted to see it. Consider it seen. Last ball of the over. Goes again. It's 2 fielders converging. It's dropped.
Oh.
It's one of those ones where Sharju knew there was a fielder coming the other way and maybe just distracted him. It pounced straight out of his hands. Knights have been such a good catching team in this tournament as well, but right now they've put a few down. It's 96 for 4 after 8.
They've been a very good fielding team, but they have spilt a couple, Vin, and these little mistakes are adding up.
Matt Hetherington, hello to you, saying it's an interesting game. Certainly is. Hey, and Jacob in Estonia saying, yeah, basketball is a great way to end the European Cricket Series season. And he wants to bring the pitch invasion puppy. Remember when they left the gate open? Were you doing that game with me?
Oh, I
I think it might have been with Rico. They left the gate open at the baseball stadium. We had a pitch invader. It was a puppy on the ground.
Had obviously been, euthanized after.
No. It's just something you meant to think and not say.
Oh.
Anyway, 9th over. No, the puppy was unharmed.
It was sold. Sharju.
Sharju put the catch down. They give him an over. He's a good bowler normally. Bowling to Johnny. This time he doesn't bowl.
I think that 120 is a very, very fair reflection. If they can get there, this game's genuine 50-50.
Yeah, Johnny's built for power. He's facing up, but what's his approach here?
Here's Johnny.
To go for broke, or does he
Go for
to
broke?
get his captain back on strike? He does. He stands, he hits, and there's that power. Maximo, just the man for the job here. 2 overs to go. The Warriors bring up the 100 at the start of the 9th over.
I was talking about in this team, no one else had stepped up, but here comes Johnny. 2 sixes in his first 4 balls, and they needed someone else to have a cameo. Maybe he's the man. Because at the end of the day, Vin, you got to go for broke here because you could still get 140 if both click. You don't just want to waste deliveries.
Yeah, true. And he's got a good setup. Does Johnny? Oh, that's hit pretty hard, but it's going to get over the fielder. Maybe a fingertip job there, but Johnny goes back-to-back Maximos. An important cameo from Jitin at the end of this first innings.
Yeah, this is super important cameo. Vin, I know we're sitting right near the fielders at team it off, team it on. That got some fingers, didn't it?
I think so.
I hate to say it.
So.
These are just the opportunities that...
It was belted, though. We'll say that.
These are the opportunities that you don't want to let go through.
I think you got to try and go Yorker. Don't give him the length to work with. Gives him the slot again.
Whoa.
It's coming. It's going. It's out of here. Maximo, 6 runs.
I'll get it.
Absolute chaos. Absolute chaos. That one almost ended up with us in the box. Oh, boy. Corey wanted to get the ball. I was in full emergency mode there. Oh, boy. That was huge. Let me see if everything's working.
Vinny, that is huge. That's up with us in the com box, and we're very far.
You said you wanted to see it.
Mate, sorry, mate. Vinny, Johnny is going crazy.
Johnny is having a day out now. He's earned the right to miss one. Good news is nothing was broken.
We can't see. I was worried then.
I thought that was... We'd be the ones doing a concussion test.
What an innings. What an innings.
6-6-6 dot this over. I was genuinely frightened then. You know, couldn't have been hit any better.
It's landed next to us.
Yeah. Well, Sharju wanting to fight back. Goes again. There's the miss hit. Catch a ball.
Oh, he's dropped it. Another one. It's hit him in the mouth.
He's worn it, Latif. They're going to get back for 2. I hope he's all right there. It's just burst through their hands. And, yeah, it looks like he's taken it in the face.
I reckon the medic's going to have to get out there because he's worn that in the gob. It's a traditional Falcon, Vinny. It's another catch. I reckon that's number 5. The umpires are going to have... Oh!
I don't know how much hand it gets. I think it gets some hand on the way through, but I think we got a bit of blood there.
Oh, I tell you, and look, here comes the medics. I think he's...
It barely hits his fingers.
This ball is harder than the planet Mercury. And I tell you what, whatever's in this medical box ain't going to fix it when you've got teeth Yeah, but he's got teeth washing around his mouth. They're all mangled, Vinny.
To be
Mangled.
honest, you maybe have more luck if you sent the tooth fairy out there with a bag of spare teeth. Pull the teeth. Well,
I keep my teeth in a jar beside the bed.
my thoughts exactly.
Tell you what.
Well, open wide. Magic spray, maybe?
Hey,
open wide.
This morning's game,
What have we got here?
we credited the Edicts Knights to their outstanding fielding. And this game, they have shelled a lot.
I've been dropping everything. Got a feel for the teeth. Not very good fielder. He was on the move there. It's a slight misjudgment.
There's nothing like swallowing teeth.
Yeah, he doesn't want to. That's pretty clear spit out. Hey, couldn't do this back in 2020.
Oh.
That's clear. If it's clear, have no fear. That's the rule with that. Well, having said that. Oh,
that is a genuine kiss of the Grizzly. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. He's a brave man for staying out
I
there.
think they're telling him
Oh,
to
no,
go
he's
off.
leaving. Yeah, he should go
Or
off.
at least to move him.
Have
But
they got a spare sub fielder?
Yeah.
Yeah, then get the sub
They got
on.
heaps of subs.
Oh, boy, he's probably burst a lip as well.
Yeah, you hate to see it. I mean, it's an external injury, so he can still bat any time. I think.
Oh, he's going a deep cover.
It's pretty hard to be the 13th man here. Bust his face open. He's just going to chew on that.
Well, they
for a
ran
while.
two. They
Yeah,
ran two.
That's fair enough. They run two.
Looks like he's a...
Gives it flash. He's fine. Cricketers are tough. Hope he's all right. All right, last ball of the ninth. And it's hit straight in the Latif zone, and it's going to be 4.
Wow.
Bounces just inside. What an over. It goes for 24 in the end. 666.2 with teeth 4. And at the end of 9 overs, 120 for 4. We thought they were heading for 120 off 10. They're 120 off 9.
And Vinny, the man who has his teeth swirling in his mouth is now going to bowl.
That's why I didn't want to go off. They want to bowl him. They don't want to have to go to another bowler.
Tell you what a game. What a final. Shaju's over goes for 24. The Knights have shelled 4 or 5 catches here, and the Tooth Fairy's watching closely.
You know how you can't have like a white sleeve when you're bowling? Are you allowed to chew on a white napkin, or does it have to be a different colour?
Credit to him to bowl this over.
Interestingly, they're not going back to Manu, who took 1 for 11. So they've gone pretty light on the spin here.
No, they feel that Latif is going to take a couple of wickets.
Well, Latif's got the chance to make up for it right here.
Latif, did you do that on purpose? Did you do that on purpose?
What did I say?
Latif.
That's his name.
Latif, isn't it?
It's regional pronunciation.
He's got teeth in his name. He's got teeth in his mouth.
Rocky throwing stones.
Shot.
Works one round the corner, no fine leg. There's 4, and Rocky's up into the 60s. Slightly upstaged by Johnny, but it's a pretty holy union for the Warriors in the second half of this innings.
Vinny, the bridesmaids who have lost 4 finals, never the bride, right now, are having flashbacks of the other finals right now. They are feeling it.
If it's a movie, there's a montage to all the previous weddings they've been
Even
to.
the one where they sat and watched the rain
Yeah,
fall.
the rain. We only got a handful of overs in that final. Oh, Short beats him upstairs. Now Johnny's actually itchy for the strike. That's well bowled by Latif. He certainly got himself fired up.
Yeah, those gums are swollen and he's still getting it through at pace. Rocky will feel he missed out there. There's no deep third, no backward point, no cover point on the boundary.
Oh, now I think you got to run. Oh, maybe not. Well, he could get run out here. That's out.
I reckon he's going to be out here. They'll use some extra assistance from the third umpire, but I think Johnny's gone.
He's gone. Rocky apologises. No, I suppose it's hard to run out a guy who's been so good all day.
Gone.
Just out.
Easily.
Had the ball. And
great underarm from the keeper.
yeah, it was. Good power. Yeah, disappointment for Johnny, but geez, what an impact he's made. 32 off 9 he'll be run out for. 4 sixes and a 4. And some of those sixes will probably worth more than 6.
We talk a lot about impact innings, and that was the impact innings the Warriors needed. So top innings from Johnny, 32 off 9. He'll get a warm round of applause. He'll be a little bit frustrated together. And look at that. The boys have gone all around him.
Tell you
What an innings. That is a seriously good T10 innings.
He frightened me, can tell you that much. At least you knew that was going to hit you. That was on my side. All right. There's a lot of yelling around the ground. Varghese comes out to bat. Rocky will have another go at Latif. He's had a couple of good deliveries. Rocky, though, picks him up, and it's the old trademark 55-metre Maximo, and 130 now for the Warriors.
Rocky loves the pick-up 55-metre shot so much. He plays it well. What a day he's having. I'm going to remind you, Vinny, when Rocky woke up this morning, he knew his team had never won a championship.
Never made a final.
And you know what he's done today? He hasn't been dismissed, and he's piled on 150 runs himself.
Yeah,
He hasn't been dismissed, Finn.
Unbelievable finals day. 2 to come. It might be a wide. Oh, no, he's nicked it. Oh, there you go.
He has been
Well,
dismissed.
You've jinxed him, but tell you what, Rocky walks off, and he'll be attacked by his teammates, I think. He'll go for 67, but what a sensational innings from Rocky Danish. This one was kind of borderline wide. Maybe it would have been tramline, but you can see the little edge actually on reflection. So 67 off 30 for Rocky in the final. Of course, backing up from his semi-final effort of 89 not out. What a finals day.
Yeah, what a finals day from Rocky Danish. And, well, look at that mid-wicket wagon wheel. Thank you for coming.
And they're all exactly how far they went as well. Hello to Daniela. Hello to Phil G. Good to see you in the chat. Phil, you started this off. We're bringing it home. Last ball in the air. Can it be caught? It won't be. Might as well go for 2. Obviously, Anoop didn't get the memo. It was the last ball because he pretty much stopped at 1. Probably wouldn't have made it anyway. But, yeah, it'll be a golden one for Anoop. And the Warriors are going to finish 1-3-1 for 7 off the 10. What a great first 10 overs of this ECS Malta final.
Very good 10 overs to start the final. You still feel there's a few twists and turns around the corner as the Warriors, have they battered themselves to a score they will feel will win the game. We'll have to wait and see. This is going to be good.
Yeah, but once again, you can't say enough. Danish with a 67. You said he needed some help. He got exactly the help he needed from Jith and Johnny. That's the reason that's kind of 130 versus kind of 110 or 115. So, yeah, it's a brilliant, a really, really brilliant start to this final. But look, both teams have a fighting chance. The Knights will know, okay, 132. If we bat well, we can do that. We've got some good players in form. But the pressure is on Warriors.
This European cricket event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software, Rado, and Victorinox. Hello folks, and welcome back once again to the Malta International Cricket Ground. Some great action there in last year's ECS Malta final. A taste of perhaps of what's to come in this series. Of course, meant to be opening day of the ECS today in Malta, and already we knew that matches 1 and 2 had been abandoned in the morning session due to the overnight rain. Quite persistent and heavy rain here on the island, but the word has come through now officially that the whole day has been abandoned. So the teams will split the points here on day 1. I know it's disappointing for everybody all round because we really wanted to see some cricket, and yeah, unfortunately that won't be happening today. So yeah, we probably won't keep the broadcast going too long either because the team on the ground, it's a safety issue as well. There's a lot of water around the ground and we need to keep everything nice and dry so that we can hopefully bring you some cricket tomorrow. And speaking of tomorrow, here are the fixtures. Hammer and Stallions, they're going to make their ECS debut, but they've got a lot of experienced players. They're going to take on the Southern Crusaders in the morning session. And then in the afternoon, AUM versus Victoria Lions. So more Group A action tomorrow. Now, hopefully the field is okay by then. I would say it's under a little bit of a cloud due to the I suppose the conditions and the fact that there might not be a lot of sun today to dry the field out in time. But hey, tune in. Hopefully we are back on the park. Rico Full and Tina Goff will be taking you through the ECS over the next few days. I'll be taking a bit of a breather, but it all starts tomorrow, 8:15 a.m. GMT, which is 9:15 in Central Europe and 1:45 in India. But don't forget, cricket coming up tonight in Portugal. It'll be a little bit of a break, obviously. What would that be? It's about 9 hours probably until we have a start in Portugal. But we have Gawker 11 taking on the Fighters as that series rolls on. And once again, the games were split last night, so it's been really competitive, slightly different kind of a dynamic in that series, but it's really exciting to watch. So get your ECN fix today anyway, even though we won't have any play here in Malta. Phil G standing by, and that is 6 p.m. GMT, which is 7 o'clock in Central Europe and 11:30 in India. Well, I've got to say, I'm really sorry that we're not going to bring you any live cricket from Malta today. I hope you enjoyed a little taste of the last year's final that we gave you. I've actually got a bit of a break. I'll be away from the mic for around about a week. I'm going to leave it to Rico and Tina in Malta and, of course, Phil G in Portugal. But I will be lurking. I will be trying to get around the chat and hopefully we can have some sensational action in Malta soon. But for now, that's the end of the broadcast. Winnie Sander here, Mr. Maximo, signing off for ECN. Stay happy, stay safe. Enjoy your Saturday if you'd like to go back. You know, if you look at the archives of ECN, you can see plenty of classic matches, plenty of highlights. Why don't you just look up a random match and watch it? But yeah, I might see you in Portugal tonight in the chat. But for now, it's hasta mañana. Hopefully see you tomorrow for some European cricket series.
Move my body back and forth. 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 Move my body. Move my body back and forth. 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 Move my body back and my back